Good morning, world. We're just sitting by the mechanic. This morning I noticed that the brake on the Jeep felt like it was sticking. So I've just stopped off. Oh yeah, it's definitely, look at that. You can see the steam coming off the wheel. Check that out. That must be sticking hard. Look at that. Crazy. Hopefully it's just a little cleaning job. Sometimes the pistons and the caliper get jammed, and hopefully we can get this sorted. Notice that the vehicle was using a lot of fuel. And look at this little friend we've got here. Hello. You're a big boy. Oh, big girl. Are you a big girl? What do you think, Sash? Should we just buy this?
It might work better than our car right now.
Yeah. I'm a bit annoyed actually. I wanted to bring Biddy this morning and it wouldn't start. Despite everything that we do to that car, it just wouldn't start today. Now, I think it's because it's been raining a lot over the last few days, and I had a look at the carburetor and it looked like it had water inside it. So maybe there's a leak somewhere, something else that needs sorting out. We'll get it done eventually. If you're wondering why Story's not here, we've just dropped her off at Forest School. We're in General Luna at the moment. If anyone's looking for a super local mechanic, this guy right here by the side of the road, he got no sign or anything. But Ben, the guy that I bought the Corolla from, recommended him to me. He said he's the guy that he uses most often. It's just by the side of the road here. You wouldn't even know he was a mechanic, to be honest. He's right next to this place, RF Auto Repair Shop. Also a mechanic, but I can't recommend them because I don't know. Oh, watch out doggy, bike's coming. Gotta be careful around here. If you're wondering where Eden is, I will show you. Hello, sweetie. Having a little rest in there.
Buffaloes at work this morning.
Love that. So exotic. Hopefully the caliper will be able to be freed up without having to get any new parts. But if any new parts are required, I'm hoping it's just something simple like a rubber, because I can't imagine it's easy to get bits for this car, especially on this island. I mean, getting stuff for the Corolla is hard enough, and that's supposed to be one of the most common cars in the country. This dog looks a lot like Blackie from our house. Little baby on a bike there. Look at this beautiful scenery. I think this is something I will never get over. I'm standing here by the side of the road, in the middle of nowhere really. Got the mechanic over here. I'm surrounded by all this natural beauty. Come to look at the view? Yeah. Nice, isn't it? Yeah. Those big birds over there. They haven't got a carabao to land on today. Look at these pretty flower pots, upcycled from something else. This plant would look perfect in our pot, Sash. White and green. It's like the colour scheme for the house. It's the right size. Nice, isn't it? I'm just appreciating the little details around me while we wait for the car. Look at the colour of those leaves. Whose birthday is it tomorrow? So we mentioned before, another reason why we're in GL at the moment is because we're going to do a little staycation again. Yep. So we've got somewhere close to Story School, but also so that we can celebrate Sasha's birthday. So we're going to be checking into a little family cottage later. Yeah, somewhere new. Yeah, no clue what it's going to be like. Hope it's nice. Did a little bit of research. There's not much choice when you have a pet with you. Yeah. But it's pet friendly, so Eden is with us, of course. Looking forward to it. So it turns out this section here was covered in rust. It's just been cleaned up, re-greased. Hopefully that will solve the problem and we'll be good to go. My brother was trying to convince me of why he only buys new cars now for his work. I've always been a used car guy, but for somebody like my brother, who is a driving instructor, who needs his car to be super reliable all the time, when you get little things like this going wrong all the time, I now understand why people just buy new cars, let them last for about 3 years and then trade them in for another one. It just saves all of that hassle. If you can afford, of course, to buy the buy-in price, it does make life easier. Otherwise, you need to learn a lot about car maintenance. You always need to be on the ball or you'll be stuck in a jam. Look at this local life. Washing hanging up there, living in a little house like this, cooking outside in the kitchen, job right outside, repairing your cars. And your pet's here too.
And just like that, Story is back. We are just outside Siargao. We're picking up some bread. And also they do little apple pies now, which are also vegan, so we're getting some of those to take back with us. We're picking up some bread rolls so Story can have for a little snack and also for her breakfast tomorrow with some peanut butter. What have you got there? Apple pie?
We've just checked into Kawili Resort. This is where we'll be staying for the next few days. Zoe's already in the pool. Straight in the swimming pool, of course. Where else would she be? Nearly there, nearly there. Well done. That was good swimming. So they've got these little tropical beach huts here, dotted all around. This is the guest kitchen where you can cook your own food, and there's a fridge in there too. Just the basic setup here, but it's pretty good because they've got things like oil and they've got the pan. Oh, it's actually a rice cooker top there. This works out well because we need to cook food for Eden, so I'm going to be doing that later. They've got surfboards for it in here, complete with cat. Hello, cat. I wonder if you're a friendly cat. Hello, beauty. What lovely eyes you have. Apparently the beach access is right outside our room, so let's go and have a look. Eden is fast asleep on the floor in the room at the moment. We'll be back up to check on her in just a second. Oh, look at this corridor to the sea. You can see that teal colour there. Actually, this reminds me of our time in Hua Hin. There was a little walkway down to the beach that reminded me exactly like this. Bit of a deja vu moment there. Oh, sweet. Beautiful. Beautiful. Be bringing Eden out here later for a little beach walk. And taking in some of these sights and sounds and smells. So as I mentioned earlier, I actually booked this stay for Sacha's birthday, but I'm a little bit frustrated because the room that I booked was called the family cottage, and they don't actually have the family cottage available. It's actually been taken already, so they've put us in a smaller room and I'm still paying the same price. So I've had a word with the host. I've sent them a message on Airbnb, but they're not here at the resort, so I don't want to like complain to the staff because they're not here to deal with it. They didn't make the choice. I want to see what they say, but for now I thought I'd show you inside the actual room itself, the one that we've got. This is the deluxe room. Here's Eden asleep on the floor. Let's keep that AC in. Here's the main bedroom. This is where we'll be sleeping, me and Sacha. Eden will be sleeping on her bed down there. With these lovely shell decorations on the wall here. Story's already been playing with that. She loves them. Very bohemian, nice decor. I really like these wicker light bulb shades. Goes nice with the theme of the room. We've got these warpy tile glass blocks here. Nice high native ceilings. I've got the air conditioning blowing. It's quite cool in here. Nice artwork on the wall. Beautiful wave triptych there. A little space to put our clothes and our equipment. It is of course pet friendly for Eden. This is the bathroom space. Nice diamond shaped window there. They've got a hot shower, toilet, bit of a wet room situation. It's more than big enough for our needs. And then finally, a little bonus touch to this place. Mezzanine access. Let's show you upstairs. Here we go. This is what the mezzanine floor looks like. Got a bed here, some lighting, got a low barrier here, and this is the view from the mezzanine, looking down into the main room. And there's Eden down there, still chilling out. As you can see, I'm right up in the ceiling now. My afro is touching the top. I must say though, I don't think this is a very good usable space, especially if you've got a kid. It's super hot up here. The air conditioning doesn't reach. They do have a fan, but you would just be blowing the hot air around. And if this is supposed to be where Story's gonna sleep, no way, no chance. As much as we can trust her, even I'm getting vertigo standing up here. It does say in the listing, however, it's not really suitable for children under 2. And you can see why as well, because if I was to just walk backwards, I'd fall straight down that hole. So obviously, you need to work out for yourself if that's a good space for you and your kids. But this isn't the family room that we booked, this is the deluxe room. You could probably get 4 people in here. This bed is big enough for 2 people. It's not looking like there's any availability for us to get the room that we booked though, so I did ask Sacha if she was okay with this. And one thing I've always loved about Sacha is she is so adaptable, just like we all are, and is totally fine with this. She said, you know, let's just make the most of it, and it is a nice place. It's not what we booked, but we will make the most of it. I guess there's no point in getting holed up on frustrations or things that you can't control. So, prices. The family room that we did book was £38 British per night, and this room, had we booked it, is £32 per night. So it's actually quite cheap because it is bang in the centre of General Luna. You can't get more central than where this place is. And to have the access down to the beach like that, it's very good value for money, this place. And a swimming pool too. Super bonus as well that it's pet friendly. And also, I forgot to mention it earlier, but while we're on the subject of money, if anyone's interested in how much it cost me to get the brake fixed on the car, it was 500 pesos, and 500 pesos is about £8. So I think that's pretty good. Let's see what the girls are up to. I'll be alright here, Dad. I'm just chilling.
See, Dad?
You ready to swim in the sea?
Yeah.
It's very beautiful. Eden's still sleeping. Yeah, I went to have a look at it. It's very beautiful.
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I just went and had a look. It's really nice. Huh? Shall I get Eden? How's that feel? Nice and warm? She's not even listening to me, is she? What do you think, Eden? How's it feel on your claws? I didn't read you. Beautiful. You're a bit of a moody dog today, aren't you, Eden? Hmm? Look at your sister having fun out there. One of the local kids is surfing. They've gone to say hello to Story as well. Look at your sandy nose. Does that not bother you? Yeah? You nice and cool? Are you enjoying your retirement in the Philippines? Oh, I love you, Eden. You don't care about anything, do you? You just don't care. No, I don't care about anything. I'm feeling good now, sitting here. Several things went wrong today that could have made me dwell on the negative, like our car not starting this morning and having the brake seize up on the Jeep and having to get that sorted out, and then double booking of the room. Quite a few things that could have just been a full negative day, but right now I'm smiling, I'm sitting here, the sun is setting, my daughter and my wife are swimming, my dog is here, I'm happy. I'm going to end today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be another vlog tomorrow, so tune in for that, and we'll see you next time. Bye.